What's up? I'm Tyler with Whatever Blows Your Hair Back, and we in the back alley today. I got Mr. Brad with us again today.
Get my hair blown back.
Ooh, baby. So we're here. We think it's best described. We want to put you guys in the scene when we operate. And to be honest with you, this is what we do. We hang out in the vehicle, truck, when we park in this back parking lot all day long and walk out here. Right there's the studio backside.
Not all day long. We don't be doing this because I got a day job, but essentially we do whatever the fuck we want, right?
Brad says it. Mr. Brad says it. So Brad, what have we been up to the last couple days, and how do you feel about what's recently been going on in your life, being a man with no social media, no platform, started hanging out with a guy like me, loudmouth, you know, hip hop, yo, blow, you know, so say things like that.
Yeah.
And then now you're part of the team, and how do you feel?
Oh, I feel great about it. So my stance on social media for the longest time since like 2011 has been, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. I don't give a shit what you're eating. I don't give a fuck where you're at. And if I see another picture with toes in the sand, I'm chopping them shits off if I could. Okay. So I got a LinkedIn profile I ain't checked in 3 years. Somebody from my company runs that, so I don't need no. So this is it. Let me say this. I don't need no platform. Okay, that's first and foremost.
Yeah.
Now recognize my greatness. That's number two.
Damn.
Number three is this man has shown me the light of the social media platform.
Content creation.
Content
creation.
Thank you. To show me the value of content creation. And to be honest, I always knew, people always tell me, oh, you would blow up on social. I already knew I would blow up on social media. I already know that. You ain't got to tell me that. I already know that. So now.
He's saying we're going to blow up. Once he gets on the sticks here, we're going to blow up.
I'm not saying it's all me. I'm just saying together we're going to blow up.
Together we're going to blow up. What he's saying is together.
Yeah, together, because I'm not going to try to take this man's credit and vision away from him. I'm not going to do that.
He ain't going to try to take it.
Nah, I would never.
This is the vision, baby.
That would be an infringement upon...
I share the vision.
No, it is your vision, brother. You showed it to me.
I showed you the vision.
You showed me your vision, and now I understand the value, fun, etc. and so forth of content creation.
I appreciate that. I value that. And I'm great to have you. You know, you're a good character.
Thank you.
And you have an amazing personality, and you're very successful. Does his own thing as well, and we just kind of come together and
wealth.
Health and wealth. He's working on his health, right, Mr.
Health,
Brad?
This is health. This is wealth. Recognize. Oh, and by the way, this ain't fake. Just so you know.
He's a watch guy. Brad's a watch guy. So, Brad, what have we been up to else? What did we do yesterday drove around in the truck and we drove around in the truck and did what?
What's been happening is an escalation of content creation. So, escalation evolving as in real time. So, the first one we did was dope. The second one we did was doper. The third one's gonna be dope, even more dope. Let me get my English right, grammar correct.
Doper, dopest, dopiest.
Yeah, you can't. Yes, I speak correct English. So
damn.
People can understand me because I articulate. Also have a very strong command of the English language.
He does articulate well.
My vocabulary is impetuous. It's impervious. It's everything y'all wish y'all could talk about. Right. So
let's talk about where you're from. You're from Mississippi, ain't you?
I'm originally from Brandon, Mississippi. Or actually, I was born in Forest, Mississippi. I was a flood baby, 1979.
Flood baby.
Which means they had to take me, instead of the place I was supposed to be born at, they had to move me to some other hospital. I forget the name, it escapes me at the moment. So I was born during the flood in 1979 in Mississippi. Yeah, and all y'all, oh, crooked letter, I said, shut the fuck up with that. It's so stupid. Like, if you want to say that, go ahead and do it, but like, don't.
What are you talking about, crooked letter?
So people, there's this song goes, how to spell Mississippi. It's M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, humpback, Afro man's the bomb or some shit.
What? Never heard it, dude.
It's not like Afro man. I made that ad-lib that, but it's like M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter is S, I.
Can I say how I spell it? Mississippi.
That's
Mississippi.
That's way doper than people.
That's how I was taught to spell Mississippi.
No, that's dope. And the way other people say it, just shut the fuck up with all that. I don't want to hear that shit.
Shut up with that shit. All
say
that crooked letter. Say it like Mississippi. Mississippi.
So now, if I may continue.
Continue with your greatness, Mr. Brad.
I'll say this. It has been a joy and a pleasure and a surprise that the African American community of Chicago has such strong ties to Mississippi, because as soon as they hear my accent and ask where I'm from, most African Americans in the community will say, they'll just holler out a name, Itabena, Meridian,
No, I've witnessed this.
Biloxi, wherever.
I've witnessed it.
And immediately, there's something about being from Mississippi that you almost automatically trust that person. Not fully, but there's something about.
Sounded like him.
There's something like there's something about being from Mississippi that you almost automatically trust one another, and it has been that's been a true blessing in my life. I'm getting off topic now, so let's get back to the thing.
Well, actually, I was going to pull that into leading you on, which is why you're involved in the real estate that you're involved in, and you used to manage like 1 million units of low-income housing.
Yeah, so not a million. So my partner and I started the company because I simply just wanted to learn the product. I wanted to become the foremost expert in my field. So in order to do that, I was willing to do whatever it would take, whatever it took.
And what is that field that you were trying to be an expert
so
in?
I'm in investment sales. I sell apartment buildings now in 15 states, roughly, give or take. I've transacted in 22 states. But what I realized is when I got too ambitious and expanded in to try to get into 22 states, that my revenue started going down. Ergo, I needed to consolidate and make it a smaller territory so I could dig a deeper hole. It's like dig a deeper mine in the same spot rather than digging little small holes all over the place. So just to say that you do it.
Because you're doing the thing.
That's what I was doing. So I started a management company. It was 100 units. We grew it to almost 4,000 units in 4 years, and that was so much motherfucking work. And me and my business partner, who I'd known since kindergarten, essentially ended up having a falling out because he started being a dick. He had a baby and a wife and blah, 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 blah. And he started being a real asshole to the point where I could not take it anymore. So I said one day I came into work, I told him, I said, this is how I feel. I hate you. I hate your guts. I said, you're still gonna be my best friend. You'll always be my best friend. But I hate your guts, and I hate coming here. So you're gonna write me a check today, I'll make you a sweetheart deal, and I'm walking.
Got ya.
And that's what happened.
And that's how you got out, and that's when he came to Chicago?
No, I went to St. Louis first and resurrected a failed office there.
There was some sad ass people up in there. So I resurrected that office and then started going to Kansas. That's what got me into going into other markets. Started going to Kansas City they made me a manager, which, God, it was a great experience, but would never do it again. 2 years back and forth, Kansas City, all over the place. Then I went back into sales, moved to the downtown Chicago office. Boom, blew up, did the thing. Now, still blowing up, doing the thing. Pow, pow, pow. What? And when Brad means blowing up, he just did some big deals, escalated him way up top, provided him a lot of opportunities, and that's when we crossed paths, because he was seeking a place like the warehouse here to reside in. And that's when me and Brad met. Some other stories about there was an in-between person that linked us together. That's another story along its own. But we have now connected and showed each other the light, and we are building on top of one another a giant creation as a team. And we, from the past, I have similar stories with partnerships.
Church, baby.
And I don't work well with others either, but I know I can't do it alone. And me and Brad have that connection, and we're gonna tackle this project side by side, and we're gonna come out on top, and we're gonna share it and witness it all with our viewers on the Whatever Blows Your Hair Back channel. So, Brad, before I got off topic.
Hang on, I gotta take a drink of this so it can't not be.
So Brad's camera skills, we can't be showing any brands on there. So we
won't be showing the brands. So we don't get sued by nobody because y'all brands.
We've already had some copyright issues. We don't want any more of those.
We don't want to infringe upon your brands.
So let's talk about. So me and Brad got into the studio yesterday, and that's how we're doing our intros now. Come in with that greatness.
I'm about to show him. Where, right here? It's good.
That's like that E-foil, baby. Damn. So me and Brad, we like to do fun. We got cool bikes. We like to do outdoor activities, and we are adventurers.
This is how I practice my surfing every day.
Because this man's an E-foil and king. He's up on that surfboard. Whoa. Oh, I thought that was a pigeon. We on that west side of Chicago, baby. We just got garbage flying.
Pigeon!
Little drug traffic and trade over there around the corner. But we are here to showcase where it started. Anyways, what we're talking about, Brad?
Talents and skills.
Talented skills. Wow, this man is just, damn. I've been teaching this man forward.
Why do you like doing that, Brad?
Well, I do it for practice, so I can practice my e-foiling every day without being in the water. Because I am becoming a master of the e-foil. Ergo, I need these weak-ass legs to be much stronger than they are.
Coordination, balance.
Exactly, all that. I could just stand here like this, but I like to try to mix it up so I can really practice. You know, I could just be like, I could just be like right here in the center and just be like, "Oh, I'm a donkey. I'm a donkey. I'm just standing still in the middle." No, I dare y'all try this at home. This thing was born as a it was born a back roll, but now it has become my
Does anyone witness my greatness of my Harrow?
training device.
Being 20 years old, this is a Harrow. Back in the BMX days, boys, with pegs on me. Back in the day when I would do shit. Now I just
Away, back roll.
Drifted way apart.
No, we did. Let's go. Let's get back together.
Keith. Bring us back.
So the last 2 days.
Summer yesterday with the beautiful women, we had 10 of the most beautiful women.
Should we give a shout out to our man?
Benny boy, yeah.
All right, Benny, shout out to Benny motherfucking Commando, brother.
Damn.
He said, I called him on Sunday, asked him, could he bring, all due respect, ladies, 10 bad bitches on Sunday. He says, bro, it's Easter Sunday. I said, I forgot, man. Damn, I need to call my mama. Shit, I was like, man, that was one of those moments where I was like, man, I'm thinking about my life. And then I snapped back to reality and I said, okay, well, it is what it is. So he says, but tomorrow he could do it because Benny motherfucking.
Monday. Tomorrow was Monday.
Yeah, so tomorrow was that yesterday?
It was yesterday.
Yeah, so Benny Commando, shout out the man, bro, came through in fine fashion, and y'all will see that on episode 2. Is it episode 2 or is it episode 1.2 or how you calling it?
So we are on season 2, actually 2.0, and then we'll be working on our episode.
So
2.1.
So that was S2E2.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
S2.
Yes.
So on S2E2, you're gonna see it was eight bad bitches. Eight bad bitches.
2 couldn't make it.
2 got two had one had she had a foot cramp real bad. She got the gout, and the other one had like I think her glass eye might have fell out. They didn't have the right cleaning solution, so I had to go run and get some. I don't know, something like that, or maybe like one of her.
That's definitely what happened with the
Yeah,
other two.
no disrespect
They
to.
missed out, actually.
No disrespect to anybody that's.
Shout out to those girls. They were very, we had them come on on the set.
One of them was a little mouthy, but she was fine, so it was tolerated. And they were also very professional.
They were very professional. They signed all the release waivers for the content. God have mercy on our soul. We got all the paperwork signed, so people come on our content. Don't come at us a year later and ask us to take it down. We've had some past experiences with that.
Because unless they ban us, we ain't taking
shit down.
Son, what?
And it costs money and time for that whole video for one person want to take that video down. You are a selfish individual.
Yeah.
Selfish, I may say. And this is what we're...
Suffer the consequences of your actions. Live with it. I mean, but I don't know why you would be suffering because we're just making your life better.
Yeah. There was some good content. All right, moving on. So we shot. We talked.
Let's talk about what we got. Let's not talk about the past. Let's talk about what's next.
Man, I love that. So what's next?
I don't know. What is next?
I know what's next.
So, we're gonna have the lingerie boxing tonight.
We have lingerie. Is that gonna be tonight?
We could do it tonight. I gotta call Benny though.
Yeah. So we gotta talk about that with the production team. I think we could do it tonight.
So maybe I'm gonna fly out in the morning. I'm gonna stretch this out.
Lingerie boxing shoot coming up. It's gonna be fun. The message behind that. This is gonna be the transition into boxing promotions, what I love and do.
It's going to show the power of sexy women in the boxing ring.
That's what it's going to do. And that content's going to be great. So we're just going to shoot that scene and build from that.
Because as the old girl said last night, pussy is power. Remember she said that? She was right. So we're going to show her and her people the baddest. We're going to take the baddest amongst and give them and let them display that power.
Yes, and we're going to put them in the situation to display the power. And
yes, so that the world can see the power of the
P-U-S-S-Y.
The P-U.
S-S-Y. Damn, you got to love the garbages flying through the scene, baby, here on the
Yeah.
west. Once again, we on the west side of Chicago. We're on Division and Grand. I know everyone thinks they don't cross.
Why are you telling everybody where we at, man? Exactly. Jesus. Try us if you want to. Recognize our greatness.
Can't tell you the big coordinates exactly. You don't even know if they
Pretty
cross.
sure you just did. I'm just kidding, bro. So, let's go. Let's move on. Let's go.
Anyways, moving on.
That's a dope shirt, by the way. I like that.
Shirt was picked up by my gay. Oh no, that wasn't by my gay friend of mine, but it was one of them.
Doesn't matter. Just take the compliment.
What are you most excited for?
Me? Oh, just to be one, to having met you, my brother, and recognizing your greatness.
Damn.
And what you bring to the table. That's been one of the most exciting things. I'm sorry I left that out, but since you asked the question and it popped into my mind, I was like, recognize the man behind the camera's motherfucking greatness, son. What? Because he's the baddest there ever was, will be, or can be in the future, unless he take on a protege and teach him everything he know, and then maybe that motherfucker will.
And they won't do that because Keeper already tried to take on a few interns, and as soon as he put them to some hard work, they just don't show up.
Now he's gonna have to be like his kid or something that he trained from a pup, something like that.
Because if you don't know,
Because you're gonna have to he gotta have the gene, right?
he gotta have the
the
gene.
gene.
It's a certain gene.
And then he gotta have the right woman, because a woman obviously can, if they go off the rails, it's so
he can take it from video to audio
Yeah.
to editing and set directing, producing, script writing. If you can
and he
do
does
all
it and
that,
he does it like this,
he does it in one motion.
and he goes like this,
And I learned that
and
because
it goes pow, into the
greatness. He does
Now.
it in one motion, and I learned that because when
no.
I went to try to do that.
Yeah. You tried it and you saw
That's
how hard
my
it was.
story. The last
I'm
year,
sorry.
I've been traveling around the world with a bag full of cameras, trying to find camera guys and some way to shoot, film, and edit, and I just failed miserably. What I learned mostly is that I lost a lot of equipment and transportation. It got stolen from me.
What you learned mostly was there ain't no substitute for the real.
What I learned was there's no substitute for the real deal.
Yeah, cherry
And I
Coke.
tried
Cherry Coke is not Coca-Cola Classic.
for a year.
Diet Coke ain't Coca-Cola Classic. Ain't none of that shit Coca-Cola Classic. Oh, that's Juan.
We got Juan.
Juan
Juan
creeping up in his
Another man
van.
of greatness. Wow.
Pretty boy Juan, PBJ. He is a pretty
The
man.
jawline that man has is like next level.
Also respect his cheekbones, son.
It's,
Respect his
isn't
cheekbone
the
game.
jawline.
No, you ain't fucking. What?
Oh, he's beeping.
We shooting, bruh. Not guns, cameras. Your ghetto ass, bruh. Announce yourself to the world. We over here talking about you. Come on, show off your cheekbone and jawline game.
And then
We're
Juan
shooting
rolls
live.
up
Come on,
into our
come show.
shot.
Come show.
Grab that chair.
Yeah, it's live. Yeah, it's live. Pull up PBJ. Now, show off your jawline and cheekbone game. Go ahead. We've been talking.
My name is PBJ.
He's pretty boy Juan. PBJ. He got a profile. Now do the profile.
Oh yeah.
Give the people a profile.
Get close to the
No,
audio.
you sit in the chair and rotate, son. Sit in the chair and rotate.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm gonna rotate. See, check the. Now, respect the profile. Now, respect the cheekbones. Look up. Look up. Yeah.
Damn.
Now watch.
Listen.
Watch. I'm gonna spin them all the way around for y'all to see for the world, son. Now, that's pretty boy Juan, PBJ. That's a proper introduction, I feel like.
He's the host of whatever blows your head
I think
back,
I need to
baby,
update
man.
my Instagram.
Huh?
My Instagram name.
We can get
Yeah,
all
we
this
can talk
kind-
about that symbol and stuff later.
What's going on here? What are we talking about today?
Everything and
We got the
anything and
host of the show,
everything.
Juan rolled up. It's on a surprise attack. Tell us what you
Honking
did,
his,
Juan.
honking his horn like some white trash.
So I do a little bit of everything, to be honest with you. Like
Damn.
I got a sales job. I'm meeting with like business owners to like promote, whatever blows your hair back.
You also got a lot of bracelets on your
warehouse.
body. I don't know what that's all
One
about,
bracelet.
but whatever. He got one on his ankle too, though.
Oh,
This
he's
is-
making
this
fun of you.
No, I'm just asking. It might be about his
Somebody
kids or
gets the
something
swagger.
special.
I
So,
don't have any kids.
so it ain't nothing like meaningful like your mom or nothing.
Yeah.
No,
he
this was
goes.
because I'm Colombian.
Okay.
This one I got it from.
Okay, so I can make fun of it then.
Yeah,
Okay,
you can
cool.
make fun of
Yeah,
it.
I
Couple
will.
German girls and.
Don't worry about it. I will make fun of your ankle and bracelet game, son. What? Proceed with what you were saying.
No, yeah, just.
You know how it is. Like if you ask somebody about their tattoo and they're like, "Oh, this is my dad. This oh, it brings up some tragic ass story." I'm like, oh shit, I shouldn't ask that question.
Bracelet is like, oh, my daughter did that before she died.
So that's why I asked the question, just in case it really meant something to me. I ain't gonna fuck with him about it. You know what I mean? Because that's just.
means something to me.
Because you're Colombian.
Colombian.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm from Mississippi.
Dude, women
We don't
love
got
that.
bracelets.
Women love that shit, dude. You tell them.
I'm not hating on your game, bro. I know you get all the women, son. I know you go into the bar and point, and they come.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, you got it like that, bro. If you got it like that, just say it. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of.
All right. I'll have an ego moment.
I don't got it like that. I'm
I do have it like that, dude.
I know you do.
Yeah, you know, we know you do.
So just say it out loud.
I have it like
Stop being so goddamn humble. He got it like that. That's why he's like, let's go out. And I'm like, say less. I'm single. I would love to roll with you, bro, and just pick up the scraps, son.
Yeah.
I'll do the intro, the outro. I'll pick up the scraps like this. I'm just like one of them whales eating plankton. You know, you just open them up, they're just coming in. I swallow. He don't even chew. He just swallows. You know, just swallowing.
Where's the beast? Where's the war pig?
Beast.
So we're live on YouTube right now?
No, we're just shooting.
Oh, we're shooting. We're live. Like,
Live action, like the camera's on.
I haven't seen the beast in 2 hours.
What's up, man? I love it. Hey, we gotta put we should put like a real basketball backboard in the warehouse.
All right, we'll talk about that later. Yeah, that's good. We discussed that.
Oh, you guys already discussed
No,
it?
we want. I want to desperately.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I do too.
Well, let's get since Juan rolled up, we had a little topic change, but we can get back at it and get
So we talked about we just briefly recapped
the 2 days that we did.
we recapped S2E1 and S2E2.
Yes.
Now we talking about what we gonna do.
We're gonna do, and then we talked about the girls we're bringing the boxing ring. Then we got the construction. Me and Juan are also business partners in Chicago Fabrications and doing construction projects. Just like we're business partners in the nightlife, me and B-Rad.
I'm sorry,
Mr.
Easy
Brad.
with the nightlife till we get the motherfucking license and shit.
In
also, just for the record, we're not doing nothing up in here until it's totally signed off on by the city of motherfucking Chicago, because we want to be legal and respect.
Architect was just here today.
We got the architect coming. We doing all that. We're gonna be 100% legal.
I just got a text from my lawyer that got my fees down to $700.
Because let me tell you something. If you don't play by Chicago City rules,
we play by
they
the
gonna
rules.
come for you, bro. And they come for you once. They gonna give you. They might give you a slap on the wrist. They gotta come for you a second. They gotta come for you a second time, bro. That's your ass. That's just how it is. Respect City of Chicago.
Yeah.
There it is. Just
We
for the
support.
record.
And now we all partners in whatever blows your hair back, and now the team just keeps
Whatever
growing.
blows your hair
back, baby. Because you can't do nothing alone, and you need a team. You need a team for everything, and we all learned that because we all fought our own evil egos early on in life, and it's just better with people. Even though sometimes it gets hard and you have disagreements, you need to push through to the greater picture and share what we have here.
We ain't never really had no disagreements, you and I.
No, well, they might come up
Not
one
yet.
day. Me and you don't have no disagreements. Maybe one, two. But anyways, we get through them. And what we're saying is, it ain't gonna stop this team.
Teamwork makes the
dream work, baby.
Dude, you know what's crazy is I met the guys that own Joy and Hubbard.
Because they know you.
And they know you, bro.
Because you can buy the furniture.
Of course they know me.
They were like, yeah, we know this guy. He was trying to buy furniture for an after hours. They were trying to buy some stuff from us. Was that you?
It had to be.
Yeah, it had to be.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's small
That was
world,
probably
man.
Natalia and them. Joy. Oh no, Joy and they own Joy.
Well, we didn't follow through
what
with that
else?
because we didn't.
And Hubbard, did they also own like Fame and all that?
I don't know. I know that they just opened up a spot, a donut spot.
Oh.
It's called Donut Slut. It's like right down the street.
Donut Sluts, right down the street.
I mean, here's the thing. People know me, but I don't know that many, people. So it's just like that.
Damn, King B-Rad.
I mean, it's just for real. I just, I don't know people's names and stuff. Just I know. I sometimes I don't remember who they are. But most of the time I see them out, I'm,
So how was it last night at Joy?
Actually, we were pretty disrespected and didn't get let in. And
At first they didn't let us in, and then they called back and said, "Oh yeah, y'all can come in."
because they found out what we were about and what we did for the girls there, and then they let us back in with our our sweatpants and shit, where they're nice, fashionable sweatpants. Man, do I get shit on my sweatpants game, but it's a strong,
Well, I'm not
strong
gonna tell that part of the
sweatpants
story.
game.
I'm telling that part of the story on the camera. Never mind.
But you guys got in there and had a good time.
It was all right. I mean, it wasn't all
No,
that.
we didn't have a good time.
Honestly, it was okay. But honestly,
Joy's
like,
done with me.
We would have had more fun just hanging out.
Yeah, we had everything we needed here. Joy's over. I gave it 10 tries. They're disrespectful at the door. They give us.
But their security's not too bad though. We
There's
might want to hire their security.
They do their job, but they're very disrespectful at the door. Like we don't.
Yeah, but we might
That's from my experience. We've all had different experiences at that door, but man, and I get along with all the bartenders in Joy District too. Michelle runs it. She's a pretty lady.
Anyway, so Joy's
Joy's out here in Chicago. I
we on the
support
fence
Electric
about it.
Hotel. I support Electric Hotel. That's
But
where
I'm not
I bring
hating
my
on.
time
I'm not
and
hating
money.
on Joy either. I'm not gonna hate on him.
I like Hubbard though.
And what one? And Rock Bar. Of course, Rock Bar let us do a
I mean-
video, but they didn't repost it. Built the sweetest video for Rock Bar, and they didn't even share it. And people need to start sharing our videos,
Or not.
or not.
Yeah, or suffer the consequences.
Suffer the consequence. We made them great in this video.
Suffer your
They didn't share it.
repercussions of your actions, son.
I
What?
just don't understand it. From my marketing mindset of any business, why a beautiful piece of content won't be used for their marketing platform. It's like an ego thing. Like, oh, we don't need that. It's something.
Well, it's like
bugs
this.
me.
It's like
It bugs
this. It's like this. If you're sharing love, it should be reciprocal.
Someone showed up was like, hey, I want to do a
Reciprocation.
video of your business, and I'm going to do everything that you want to hear and do and say, and then I'm going to promote it for free and spend a lot of money. I would be like, thank God. Where did you come from? I would feel blessed.
Yeah. What can I do to reciprocate?
Yes. But no.
The golden rule. Ever
Yeah.
read the Bible? Or whatever. Because that's what essentially all religion boils down to is golden rule. So if you can't understand that, then I can't. I don't got no time for
I'm
you.
just digging this setup, dude. This is a great setup.
What's the real deal? Like it's
We're just trying to be as real as possible.
Surreal, actually.
for the people.
Surreal.
No, we're just trying to be raw, like granular detail. Like this is where we at. This is what we doing.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to do. Is
Yeah,
just
we're
show
trying to
y'all like
paint a picture where
we're
we
not
at.
we're not like put me on this and put me on this, put me around this. We're just real ass dudes just doing the thing. That's
Yes.
it,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. In our own studio.
I mean, he's got a little bike. He proud of the bike that Mikey Yellow disrespected the fuck out of. You know what? You know what's ironic? The yellow bike, Mikey Yellow disrespecting the yellow
Mikey
bike.
Yellow was a DJ that we were gonna have on. Gave him the world. He had a set and everything.
Now he's gonna be Old Yeller.
Now he's Old Yeller.
We're gonna take him out back
He abused
like they
every
did at the end of
rule.
Old Yeller, except there ain't gonna be no tears shed.
No tears.
Everything we're in here, Yellow hit boy.
We haven't even heard from Mikey Yellow.
That boy was crying. He was like, "Oh, I gotta shoot Old Yeller." I'm gonna be like, "Give me that, pow pow, pow pow, give me that, pow pow, pow 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 pow."
As you
Oh, he ain't
see
dead
it.
yet. Let me go in there and just. Yeah. Oh, you feel my greatness now, son? What?
See, Brad's the executioner. Oh, that's what we were. That's what we were going on. Is the
roles?
the roles and rules of the studio,
The spot,
and
the role,
the consequences.
the spot,
Add
the rules
value,
of the
number
spot.
one.
Number one's on value, yeah. Can't forget number one.
Don't invite your friends unless. People always go, unless what? Unless I say so.
We just need a hierarchy of just good people that adds value.
Hierarchy. That's a good usage.
They just need to all bring something to the table. It can be a skill set, it can be a product, it can be money, but it must be one.
all
of the above.
all relationships. All due respect, and sorry I interrupted you. All relationships are based on mutual value. You know,
Yeah,
it's a give and take.
You just don't talk about it.
Yeah,
Goes
but
unspoken.
that's the basis of all relationships. Is you add value, I add value. We now together we are stronger.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So that's all we're saying. Is
Well, how come people don't get that? How come Mike Yell, for example,
Well,
he's seen
no,
he had
I'll
it
tell you why people don't get that, because they simple Simon ass selfish, just tunnel vision. Oh, me, I need types. They can't see the bigger picture because their eyes can't be open.
That's what
they
it
got the
is.
scales of darkness on their eyes, and they can't until they're lifted. They will not understand. They can talk about it, but they can't be about it.
I agree. I agree
Truth.
with what you guys just
I
said.
agree.
Yeah, because like with us, with Chicago Fabs, like we just fucking know what to do.
We just know what to do. We know construction. I mean, we know construction and how to build things.
I think the most important thing for our business relationship is like We trust each other.
Trust
We pay people.
We pay people first. That's what Juan recognized about me is I pay
I was
people.
like, yo, I want to work with this guy because we pay everybody. And at the end of the day, we pick up the scraps.
We pick up. That's all we do.
But we always pay people and take care of people.
Yep.
So we're both conscious.
We pay ourselves last.
And then we understand our working relationship. I understand what he brings to the table. He understands what I bring
And I appreciate
to the
that.
table.
And that's why it works.
It's like what you said. It's like you understand what everybody the value that everyone adds, and then it works. All right, Brad?
Trust. I was letting y'all have your little moment.
Oh, we had a moment for sure.
Trust and respect are the foundation of all relationships, or they should be. Let me turn this thing off. Trust and respect are the bedrock foundation of all relationships, because once you break that trust, which I have done in the past, admittedly, now it's the bedrock of every relationship, and if it's once the trust is broken, it's difficult. It can be earned back, but it's difficult. So just don't break the trust in the first place. Just don't disrespect in the first place.
Don't give a reason to second guess. Don't give a reason.
There should be rules in the fucking.
It's like stay within your bandwidth.
Moments.
Stay within your bandwidth,
Podcast
son.
is titled Moments. This podcast, I mean, this episode could be titled Moments. Moments in the alley.
Moments in the alley.
Moments in the alley.
Bro, you know what tripped me out about this alley that I talked to Paco yesterday? He said that to get signed off on one of the permits, he had to show that you could fit 20 cars in here.
Yeah, I had to do a drawing. Well, you have to do, so to get your occupancy, a big thing is parking. So what they ask is the ratio of parking spots to the ratio of people you want to bring in. That's one in the equation, and the other is bathrooms. So between parking and bathrooms is how the occupancy fills out, and which what we're going through right now with the city, and we're about to get our occupancy here to move forward to the PPA. And
It's just an equation that we will solve.
it's the equation that we will solve, and we're figuring out all factors in it. It was a puzzle to put together.
Literally.
And we're like, we see the puzzle, and we're just like, there's like 5 pieces where we see the holes.
I can't believe you fit 20 cars in here, dude.
He did it at a different angle. Yeah, he did.
That's incredible. I love Paco. That guy's
I'm trying to get my vitamin D
Paco adds value. He came and got rid of all the Amazon stuff.
I was impressed with him last night, dude.
Yep. He's supposed to help do setup and design on the Whatever Blows Your Hair Back team. He wants to be involved.
The craziest part about Paco is that dude took all those fucking, like all that Amazon.
He did it right.
He looked through it.
He did it right. He did it. He did what none of us wanted to do, but we knew that that's what it took.
He found valuable shit. He literally found valuable shit. He found a kitty litter. So literally he found valuable shit. A kitty litter that fucking like lights up and bags up the shit.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, dude.
No, he went through it and he found it right. He's doing it right, you know. But it took 20 people to go through there and just splurge by opening boxes and be like, oh, I could sell all this, and they start grabbing and grabbing.
I could do the. Yeah,
oh, this could go in my bathroom. I could hang this picture here, and just silence.
I couldn't do it.
Oh, and they just destroy themselves.
All they ended up doing was making a mess.
Making a mess.
And showing how stanky and trashy they are.
I tried to look
Yeah.
through that stuff for like a second, and then I was like, fuck
Because it's a
this.
black hole, bro.
It's consumerism, black hole. You don't need
Makes
any
you
of
sick.
it.
Makes you
You
sick.
don't need any of it.
Never made me sick, but
It made me sick. I was like, fuck this. It's disgusting. People buying
did
all
you
this
sick
stuff.
like you actually threw up or sick or?
Almost.
Oh, well then, I mean, take some Pepto-Bismol or something,
Tums.
Tums or whatever. Just
Moments.
throw up over that shit,
Moments
like, I
on
mean,
the
come
west
on, bro.
side. Moments on the west. Moments on the west side. Moments on the west side.
Now.
Anything you want to add to the warehouse? Basketball.
So,
court, right?
that's easy. So the back warehouse, once our architect comes through and we're drawing in the plan for the back warehouse, we are putting in a nice epoxy floor, and we will be inviting people with beautiful and amazing supercars to come park and become into our membership that we are building here for our program. And so we're gonna make it really nice to pull your truck into. Big 15 by 15 foot overhead door with a scan pass if you're a member. Pull in, and you're gonna get the whole experience of the content studio of Whatever Blows Your Hair Back, baby.
No, in the back, for real though, in the back we're gonna make that roll-up door much bigger so we can bring boats
And boats. Brad's
buses.
buying a boat.
Yeah.
Toys.
Let's talk about Brad's boat.
No, let's not talk about it until
Let's
I got
not talk about Brad's
until I
boat
got
he's
it, because I did that once and then backed out because
We know.
them finance guys was lying, which I should have known in the first place because so to me, wake up, son.
So we'll talk about that once we get
once
in.
I got it, then we'll
We're
talk
gonna haul
about
it with
it.
my big truck that Brad's scared to let me do. We're gonna haul it with my Chevy Hot Country.
No, this time we're gonna do it however the
Yeah, let me ask you guys a question. Right?
Go ahead,
I had a
ask.
question. Tyler, about what happened last night with Ray Ray, bro. I saw pictures on Instagram of you and Ray Ray at Joy District.
Yeah, so, well, I heard in passing that Benny had a crush on Ray Ray, and that was his main squeeze, so I immediately backed off. You know, yeah, I heard it just in bypassing. So I just respected the man who brings them all around, and that would be very selfish for me to attack his.
You changed your plan of attack. I respect
Or
that.
you could have just asked him and he just said
That's
Well, I didn't see no signs of anything. Everyone was just talking to everyone. I wasn't really approaching her as like, oh, this is the one golden one anyways. This is the one I struck conversation with and found interest in, and that was it. And then in passing, I heard that that's his girl, and I was just, as taking that information, I executed accordingly.
my man.
So
Act accordingly.
act accordingly. So anyhow, that's what happened with that. If there was any, it wasn't really anything there anyways, but if it was perceived to be anything, there's the story.
How about you?
Boom.
What happened? Any interesting stories from last time? Any chickens?
Not that I really care to share because that would bring a spotlight to something that don't deserve the spotlight. And I mean, all right, so I'll be real. So this one girl came in last night, bro. She was,
I think I know which one it is.
I already know.
otherworldly. She was. Respect I gave her, and as it turns out, from all appearances, now I'm not gonna go on a record because I may be mistaken, and I just maybe I misunderstood, but from my perspective, she was just a table girl. She saw the BBD, meaning the bigger, better deal, and she took it, and that's all good. If I'm wrong about that, then okay, fine, explain it to me.
I seen that too.
If I'm right about it, then it is what it is, and I'm cool with it. Like I ain't got no, feelings I have. No, I don't. I am all dead inside on purpose because I took my scars and my trauma and I channel. I let it go, but I also channel it when I need it. Son, that's who the fuck I am. In case.
Yeah, there were a lot of bottle girls there.
Recognize my greatness.
They were trying to pull some business, and then they pulled us back to Joy District, and they didn't let us in. It was like, you pulled us there, told us they were gonna give us a free bottle. We pull up, told us we could wear our clothes.
Then the guy was like, "Hey, you gonna buy a bottle?" We're like, "Wait, all right."
Like everything got flipped on us. We were like fucking like the victims. Like they were just like attacking us, and beating us down.
First and foremost, we ain't never no victims. Okay.
My bad.
Victim is
We were the.
It sounds like the girls are to blame rather than Joy District.
Well, no. Joy District has a dress code that we were not abiding by.
It wasn't really
But
Joy
she
District.
said we could trump that, and she got put in a place by her place of business. She thought maybe she could pull off something she did.
Honestly, I was having more fun at Boss Bar, just chilling.
Yeah, so was
I
I.
like Boss Bar, bro.
Me
Yeah,
too.
so we
I
went
always
to-
do Boss Bar. They
So
always
we went
let
to
me in.
Boss Bar. Shout out to motherfucking
Shout
Boss
out
Bar.
to Boss Bar. They get a
I
video
love
there.
Boss Bar.
Always
Hey.
take me in.
Boss motherfucking Bar.
Boss Bar always
That's all
takes
you
me
got
in.
to know,
Don't
son.
fuck with me at the door. That's a
But
biggest
Boss
thing.
Bar, Boss Bar is a cool man. Everybody, this is
There's the
cool,
beast.
bro.
They
There's
play
a
all kinds
beast.
of music, too.
Corporal.
Like, they play everything.
Boss
Where
Bar
you
is like
been?
my happy, that's safe space, bro.
I like it too.
If I needed one,
Where have you been?
I treat it like my safe. Yeah. Oh,
you
the
in
beast.
the back alley digging.
He appears when he wants to.
He's been gone for 2 hours.
And now he's
I've been
like,
calling you.
Now he's like, here I am, beast. Yeah.
All right, go away.
No,
Go
no,
away.
no, don't tell him that. No, no,
Oh.
come on, beast, but no, beast. No, why are you doing like that, bro?
Hey, so what's up with this Beamer back here? This M4, what's going on? Is that
That's a loan. This is a loaner. Oh no, that one,
Oh.
that busted ass one.
Yeah.
That busted
we
ass
don't want to talk about
Beamer,
that.
crazy
This is a loan.
story.
This is a loaner to my greatness.
What do you have?
X 2022.
Did we tell the
X6.
Beamer story how it got smashed with the back alley?
Yo, we should tell that.
We
though.
should tell the story. I could tell
Not
it
right,
what.
but not right now. Let's like actually show them how fucking of a donkey I am. Like,
No, you got your back alley story. I'm talking about
Oh, you got
you
a back
destroyed.
alley
He
story
destroyed
too?
his car
yeah,
in
yeah.
the back
I forgot
alley
about
on
the back alley
a
story.
pole. But he destroyed it in a gun
No, but
shooting.
it's cool though when you have one.
There's a gun shooting back here, and Rafa was going on the back out of his car, and he reversed into the church and destroyed the back of his car to dodge the gun bullets of 3 people shooting. That's why we're loaded out here, because there's gun violence.
He gave me the claim number yesterday so we can handle that with them.
Cool. So I've been dealing with the church, getting a claim number because we smashed the whole foundation in the back of the church. He's like, yo, Tyler from next door, amazing man. We support the church. We got a good relationship.
Taylor is the man. Shout out to
Keith
Taylor.
knows Taylor. Help us. And they're a content studio too. Anyway, he's like, man, someone in your parking lot smashed into the back of the building and the debris is still on their vehicle and it's in your lot. Sure as shit, I went out here, that car was smashed, and that was the story.
Let's call him after this. I owe him an apology anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to Taylor, let him know we got the insurance number to fix that. It was a big dramatic deal, and we're happy Rafa didn't catch a bullet. He dodged the whole gun shooting. So it's
he's at the end of the alley, right? And he sees this one guy. He says one guy fleeing, running for his life, essentially from 3 guys with pistols chasing him, shooting him, and he knows immediately he's gonna cut the alley just because he just knows. I mean, of course he's gonna cut the alley, and so he throws it in reverse, guns it. He's going like 50 in reverse down this back alley. He catches air once. And he handles this. Catches air second time. Whew, he's in the air, bro. He hits the building. And luckily.
Church saved his life.
Church saved his life. Sure, that's the God intervened. Yeah. So I can't remember the guy either didn't cut the alley or ran away, but it ended up because if he'd have cut the alley and they'd have shot him and then they seen him as a witness, bro, he's dead too.
How about you? What's your
story?
Mine is extended. It's the extended version, so we have to actually go out there and show how big of a donkey I am. Yeah, but it was also the most excellent story in afters. All right, let me tell the story. All right, fine. So this is night 2. So I had to get involved because clearly somebody was stealing, and I needed to figure out who it was. I thought that this person that said they could run it, but clearly they couldn't. So I got involved because I'm a businessman. It's my money. I'm gonna find out. So this is night 2. I'm exhausted. I'm not. Who you think?
He's sticking up for himself. He hit a pole 5 feet away.
No, I'm checking these dudes that are checking us, bro. That's all I'm doing. So come get some if you want some, please. Thank you. Now, so I was trying to get out of here because it was 4 a.m. and that's when the party starts, and I wanted to get out of here before anybody else got in here and started asking me questions. I was exhausted, and I started turning right, and I'm cutting into the street, and my God, when you see where the pole actually is from where I should be, it's like, bro, you can't even own that shit. Like, so I've turned and all of a sudden I go, my right front tire goes off the curb and it stops. It's suspended in air. And like, I can't go backwards or forwards. So I get out and look, and I'm from Mississippi, so I'm like, oh, this is how you unstick a car. So I go grab a pallet, stick it under the front tire. I'm like, maybe something's wrong with my all-wheel drive. So I put it in reverse, gun it, reverse, and I'm like, fuck, I'm stuck. So I call Sebastian. Sebastian, I got an emergency in the alley, like something in my car. He's like, what about your car? Rafa, go get Rafa, goddammit. Go get him. To the alley now, emergency, bring him. So I'm in it. So within like 5 minutes, maybe, Rafa comes running out, two Rafa forms, cigarette hanging out of his mouth. He looks under the car, he goes, oh fuck. I said, this is bad. He goes, somebody's gotta drive this car. He goes, are you gonna drive it? And I said, yes. I got behind the wheel. He goes, are you sure? I said, I'm sure, let's go. He comes out with the forklift into the middle of Grand, gets it out in the street, puts the forklift perfectly underneath the car, lifts it up. I'm sitting behind the wheel, I'm like, my car's fucked up, but this is like the greatest story. Somebody's like, and he backs it up, and he sits it down, and I was like, recognize his greatness. Meanwhile, there's these 2 black girls are driving by. They stop, and they're like, and they're also passers-by. One of them was like, y'all stealing that? What y'all doing? What y'all do? Y'all stealing that? What y'all doing?
$120,000 fucking car.
Yeah, 130 with tax. Yeah.
$130,000 car.
Brand new. 9,400 miles on it.
9,400 miles.
But I could care less at this moment. Nah, it's not destroyed, bro. Come on. It's got a part.
It's been shop for 2 months.
Because the parts are on back order because it's so new. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Now, this is Rafa's greatness. No, it's a transmission cover.
Transmission pan, whatever.
Transmission
fluid,
cover is bent,
We're
so
gonna
they got to
show you
replace
guys
it.
What he hit. The camera's
So, if I may, Rafa's greatness, he then pulls the forklift behind, ties onto the toe of the truck, and then directs me to, and he parks it perfectly right here. So I don't got to explain, because I know cops are coming if these cars are sitting there suspended like that. Like they're coming, I'm gonna have to explain things, which I can do, perfectly capable of doing. Even at 4 a.m., even in this neighborhood, I can still talk my way out of it. I would just rather not. Okay? So, recognize his greatness for not having me have to do that. And that's the story. Now it's still in the shop. The insurance guy, I called him. I said, hey, remember when I called you from the dealership and I sent you the VIN number and told you to add to the policy? He's like, vaguely. I said, well, I can prove it. So he goes through and say yes. Because when I called him, they said, well, we only have this on there. I said, well, okay. So you remember all that? Because I can prove it. Yeah, uh-huh. So you remember now? He's like, give me 2 minutes. And Judy's gonna call you. She's on me. She's like, oh, what is the no? What is the thing? What is this? I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. I gave him all the information. I waited, gave him some time. I called him back. I said, listen, I got some damage. When did the damage happen? Et cetera and so forth. We may need to edit that part out, but that's what happened. So now, now it's getting now it's getting fixed on their dime, and when it comes out, it's gonna be a brand new car. Until then, I got this loaner, which is the Knight Rider Junior, because my car is the motherfucking Knight Rider, son. Yeah, not senior, Knight Rider, son, so in its prime. Senior implies past his prime.
My truck just got robbed 2 weeks ago, which is why we're camera down, and they took my Nintendo, 2 most valuable possessions in my glasses, in my briefcase.
Not monetary value, but
yeah. So briefcase with all my information on it, which leads to how I got extorted to meet the expectation.
It's Chicago, baby. What? Somebody got shot. Of course they did.
Yeah. So anyways,
blah, 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 blah.
A lot of shit goes down in this back alley, which is why we're out here doing our thing out here. And I didn't get any of that back. I got extorted for my belongings. That didn't work out either. But yeah, to add on to the story of bad things that happen in this back alley. My dog Corporal, right here, got his whole back ripped off by a pit bull. Corporal was doing his thing like he does, wherever he's at. He's sitting in the garden, manning the post of the building. Pit bull comes on a leash, grabs hold of Corporal's back, rips his skin right off. You see the scar. Emergency surgery, rushed him to the ER. That was the second time I had to rush my dog to the ER.
That dog should have got it put down right there, like blah blah style.
So I had to take a probe out. It was a pit bull, so when it bit, it locked.
Yeah.
So just
what was the owner doing?
Corporal was screaming like.
What was the owner doing?
The owner was in shock. He didn't know what to do. He comes out to be a Marine, which later I challenged him to a fight when the police show up. And I said, if you police officers are really man, you'll let me and this guy square up right now, and we're gonna settle this. Just me and him. He's a bitch. I'm gonna take him out. Anyways, the police are like, we can't let you do that. We can't let you. I go, better yet, I got a boxing ring inside. Put this bitch in there. He's a United States Marine. He should be able to take this punishment. It's the rules, right, brother? And he's all like, oh, please, this guy's crazy. Because I tried to rob him.
Oh, man, what a
He
chump.
won't give me no money.
I can't believe the conflict resolution is amazing.
He's a real man, right?
He had plus draining for 2 weeks. I had to go to the hospital 3 times a week to drain it. This dude, his dog, is living a happy shitbag life up here.
Wait, is there somebody around here?
He was, and he moved out. So when he was moving out,
You got his information?
well, this is how it started. Yeah, I got it.
We're gonna take him to small claims
So
court.
I was gonna rob him. Not rob him. I was taking his possessions as he was moving out because he was leaving the scene. Later on, like a month later, after I realized he's a piece of shit. So he was moving out, and I'm like, oh, you moving now? I'm not gonna get my money for sure. So I grabbed and I went into his pockets to take his wallet. His girlfriend freaked out. They started crying, called the police. That's when the police came, and that's when I challenged him to the duel and all that stuff. It's pretty crazy. But I did that for Corporal because he wasn't gonna get away. Corporal now has a scar across his whole back, and he's traumatized from pit bulls.
Now he still ain't gonna get away with it because we're gonna take him to small claims court and we get a judgment, and then I'm gonna unleash the beast on his ass.
When we get to that power level, we can do that to people, but this guy just let slide.
No, he ain't getting he gonna get what's coming to him. We're gonna garnish his wages, we're gonna take his car, we're gonna do whatever the fuck. We're gonna get it from him.
Corporal's
Corporal
important
also
part
had
of the
his
team,
leg
bro.
broken. A girl picked him up, dropped him, broke his leg in half like a toothpick on a 90-degree angle.
Because she was drunk, and then they made you the bad guy.
I was a bad guy, shitting, pissing everywhere. I was laying in the shit and piss with him to hold him, to calm him. Shit and piss everywhere, and then once again, I had to rush him to ER.
No, he's a great guy. And then that girl had the nerve to have her daddy just ban him from the organization and make him out to be. What'd they make you out to be? Some kind of.
Because they didn't. So I was part of I was getting money. I was taking interns and training them with Chicago Fabs. So the girl had a crush on me, who was a representative for the grant money that I was getting. So this girl liked me, and so they invited me on this boat party, me and my brother. So we went on this boat party, and we were calm and cordial, suit tied up. And after the boat party, she called me saying, "I really want to hang out with you." And when I was hanging out with a couple Marine buddies and a doctor, and she showed up with a drunk friend that couldn't even walk. She picked Corporal up, dropped him.
Which one? The girl or the drunk friend?
The girl that.
The girl.
Main girl.
All right.
The drunk friend was there too. So all that went down, and then they ran out. They started crying. Like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Ran out, never seen her again. So then this grant program that was supposed to be paying me $2,000 a month wrote me a letter that canceled my membership, canceled everything with me, and took me out of the program. So I lost all the money and opportunity with that program with small business. It was a small business program here.
Because of some drunk bitch.
She did that. She did all that, and then I paid. I had the ultimate payment and lost all of my opportunities that took me years to build. And now to this day, I still can't. I'm on a blacklist.
Because she had a crush on you, and she picked up your dog.
We don't need interns right
Broke my dog's leg.
now.
And we don't need their goddamn money.
That's the story of
Because we got money, son. What?
Yeah. We don't need no damn money.
Now we would like to have some grant money.
We got subcontractors that take care of that.
Yeah, that's Corporal's Warrior. So that's why I call him Beast and Warpig, because that dog's been through a lot. He's always protecting me and keeping the bums and.
Bro, we gonna film him in the car one day, and y'all can then recognize his greatness. Because when he goes into beast mode, he knows how to open it. He'll roll the window down and just let the how dogs like to put their hair out the window. But also, whenever Tyler gets out the car, he goes into protection mode where he jumps into the front seat, rolls the window down, and stands on. He puts his paws up on the thing and says, he's saying to the world like, "What? Try me? What? Please?
For real.
I dare you. Come on."
One time I was pumping gas, and Corporal was already. I didn't even know my back was turned. Corporal already had a guy backed up 10 feet, jumped out of the window of the car.
Rolled it down, jumped out.
Jumped out. I look back. This dude's screaming because Corporal attacked him, and all I can say is, "Don't attack! Don't attack!" Call my dog off. This dude's screaming at me like my dog's abusing him, but he clearly was walking up on me to do something behind my back.
Yeah.
And Corporal jumped out and got him.
Bro.
So that's another memorable moment. I looked at him like, man, this dog is watching.
I need a dog. I've never had a moment like that.
He's irreplaceable,
He's
bro.
irreplaceable. He's like a small human when you look into his eye.
He is. He's amazing.
He can talk. He just doesn't.
He's 100% independent. Like I don't even know where he's at right now, but he comes home every night.
He knows where he's at.
Yeah.
Also, when he takes a shit, he drops bombs like napalm.
He's guarding the warehouse.
He still holds the post where.
All right, we got to wrap because I got to do. I got some errands and stuff.
To it too.
So let's wrap this up. So let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap it up. So I got nothing.
I got something to wrap it up with. How about this? What was this? Chi-Town, baby. What? Oh yeah. So my freestyle rap was Chicago. So it was like Chi-Town. What? Chi-Town. What? Chi-Town. Our boats got boats. Our hoes got hoes. If you could understand that simpleton, then please try to do it. Cause if you don't, not my motherfucking problem. That's on you, son. Please recognize my greatness. Now, summertime in Chicago is the greatest motherfucking time of your life. You can't appreciate it until you go through 7 months of motherfucking winter. Then 5 years later, you can fill out an application that will be considered, but not approved unless Chicago recognize our greatness.
Whatever blows your hair back.
Whatever blows your hair back.
That blows mine back, son. Cut.
Blows your hair back, baby.
I'm Tyler with whatever blows your hair back. From Chicago, brings the coolest boxing